Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I decided to stream early today for two reasons. One, I'm sick, and two, I'm twisted. Or wait, like sick as in like a bleh, not like sick as in like diseased. Anyways, let's get over here and let's get warmed up. I've been wanting to work on. I really want like I held back. I wanted to work on the drawing that we've been working on yesterday, and I was like, and like I wanted to stream, but other stuff came up. So I actually took my day off. The stream like duplicated on YouTube though. It like rescheduled one for yesterday, so I apologize for the false schedule. But we're here. I'm starting early, because I want to have some extra time to draw today. You can only you gotta make time, right? There's no such thing as saving time. Just gotta make the decision, implant it into your schedule, use that time up, and only at the end of the day you could be like, oh man, I regret streaming because I had so much work to do. I don't think I've ever though regretted streaming ever in my entire life, or like as in terms of like work, which makes it sound like I regret it for another reason, but no, that I think of. But yeah, I've never been like, oh, I would have done better in the exam if I didn't stream. You slow down, too energetic. After warm up, we're gonna change up the music. I want to do some 90s Japanese pop. That's kind of the vibe today. I have some corrections. Oh, I forgot to pick an outfit out. Shoot. We could work on gravel then, but like, I want to work on Luca's outfit. We need to choose an outfit for that guy. I may just go to Pinterest and steal something, but it sucks because I have an idea. I just don't know the name of clothes. I don't know anything about clothes. I don't know how to like find what I'm looking for, which sucks. But we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do it during BRB. I mean, there's no way I'm finding an outfit that fast, but we can figure something out. Decent line work today. We'll see how my ellipses are. We've been having I feel like we have a tri-monthly. Is that the word? Month where we just suck at ellipses. I don't know why. I suck at ellipses, I guess. I use we a lot, but you guys may not be sucking at ellipses so much as I am. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my parents have put me in a lot of team-based activities since I was a child. But I've just kind of been indoctrinated into always saying we did this, we did that. Except for when it comes to assigning blame of myself. Of course, you want to ideally not play the blame game, but sometimes, we're human. It just sucks saying, like, if something bad happens, it's like, well, we did this. Like, no, I didn't. It's not my fault. Oh, goodness. Hey, we messed up that line. Yikes. But yeah, I want this stream. We're just going to sit back. We're going to chill. I may even, like, close my blinds, because even though it's a pretty day, a very pretty day outside, I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling it's also extremely bright. I live in an apartment complex where some of the walls are white, and so there's this one white wall that reflects all of the sunlight into my room, into my apartment. And oof, this is not looking right. Probably the product of. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't be the product of messing up that line. I don't know what's causing this. Product of being bad at boxes, maybe. I've drawn 1,000 of them at this point, and I think I could go like maybe 100 more streams and then confidently actually no, I'm very sure I've drawn, because we've had 500 streams, 250 box challenge, 100 from that, so that's at least 750. And that's, oh gosh, why am I, dude, I need to focus. And that's like government mandated boxes, like ones like this, not like ones I've used for construction, things like that. He said government mandated for Drawbox. There's an amazing drawing I saw in Champions Lounge today. Not sure if it was digital or physical traditional, or what, but it was this amazing rendering of what I believe to be a woodpecker of some sort. They said the name of the bird underneath it. It was excellent. I really, I thought it was a real life picture for a second, like a really overexposed picture. Like Kavel to me to call it overexposed, no, because the background was white. So I was like, oh, there's probably a background. Just it's gotten blown out. Nope. That's crazy impressive. That person understands color very well. I actually tried drawing yesterday and failed miserably. I need to use the paintbrushes. I was being way too hasty. So we'll revisit that when I ought to. Yesterday was definitely a realization that I can't, or no, I can draw, just like it's not very productive when I'm in a hasty mood. Because then I don't focus, and then I know we're supposed to draw that expectation, but because of that lack of focus, things don't work and I get frustrated. And it isn't just a things don't work in a qualitative sense, but like an objective sense. Like I have my box, my convergences don't align. I keep tweaking stuff like that. Not to be like the craziest relativist ever, but maybe objective assertions as to, oh well, my box isn't converging doesn't necessarily qualify. Like that's still an expectation, right? There are no rules to art. I alone put value into my constructions making sense in a 3D space, right? Because suppose someone made an art piece with a non-convergent box, doesn't mean it's bad or qualitatively work. Maybe like the colloquial sense. I'm not sure if I'm using that right. Of like what is good and not will change, of course. Because like if you see a non-convergent box, you'll be like, oh, that isn't that well put together. Unless it serves its purpose well. Who knows? Art is tricky. Man, I'm overshooting a lot. We need to work on control. Let's do a plane. I'm gonna start over here so I don't smear everything I just did for that. There's a bump somewhere, right here. There's a piece of hair. Literal. What's the like mattresses? What's that? The wife's tale. Maybe I'm an elitist in this regard, but I will always put an emphasis on penmanship. I'm not the best, of course, but like I still think it adds so much to every drawing I see when they tilt the utensil, when they variation in pressure, all that stuff. A mastery with a tool reflects in the art, and I find it very pretty. Dang it, I wasn't focused. Slow down. We'll call it there for warm up. I should add like little titles to the timer, but that is an extra step. Where is this? There it is. I was pointing at my screen, dude. Oh my god. Wow, man. I can't even excuse being tired or anything like that. I think I'm just dumb. Okay, cool. So we're gonna call it there for warm up. Good warm up. Happy with most things. Like I said, we're gonna do 3 minutes of ads just because it takes me a second to set up Krita and everything. Why don't I do that before stream? I actually do. It just takes a bit to move everything around. In that meantime, for those who are here, I'm not sure who's here. Please take a second to go, get a drink, set up your workstation, all that good stuff. We will be right back. Probably one of the most serious streams possible. We're playing we're playing Japanese pop right now, dude. So but it's serious though. No queef, no queefing, etc. I need to get this freaking Krita set up. What's up, Bear? Serious Bear. Some say the most serious bear ever. What are you up to? And we're back. Almost perfect timing. I'm almost set up. Oh my gosh. What the hell? Pinterest? Yeah, absolutely none of that. We could never. A single joke, you're gone. You've eaten your lunch. What was your lunch comprised of? If you say any unserious lunch combination, you will be killed. Yeah. Spaghetti and meatballs, that's pretty serious. I feel like mob bosses eat that. What the hell am I doing? Okay, there's like 80 tabs open. This music's, I'm getting a little bit overstimulated by it. The lyrics are getting to me. I may need to change it up. Any serious music recommendations, Bear? Even though you will not be able to partake. and those. I'll give you the 30 seconds it takes YouTube to send it to catch up. Oh, I forgot to turn off the stream delay. Oh, I'm such a chud. Such a serious chud, dude. Oh. Whatever. I've never cared. I wonder if I should just look up serious music. Sirius FM. What happens if I look up serious music? No, it's just actually, what the hell? Oh, classical, okay. Let's get some serious classical music. You said that right as I I saw classical music. I think I want some some low energy silly music. Does that exist? I don't boost energy. I don't want to boost my energy, guys. Low energy. Here we go. What's in low energy? None of this looks like things I want to listen to. Oh wait, there's Ico. I think it's how you pronounce it. Music in here. There's Sweden Minecraft. Let's see this. Okay, we'll vibe with that. Anyways. Oh. Why was it pirate music? Serious pirate music only. I don't know what the music vibes is today. I wanted to go in here. I had the energy, but like I need something that isn't gonna make my brain explode. Screw it, we're just doing silly music. Wait, oh, this bro. Oh my god. What is this? Okay, there's Amori in here, so maybe this is a lot. Security breach? I'm not dude. What is the security daycare theme? This isn't a daycare. This is a serious stream. Shit. What is in here? There's one song in here that literally the cover is a :3. Dude. This is some gay ass music. Let's get started. So, I'm not gonna even say. Oh, okay, that's just the wrong scene. My bad. Why is the music player not coming up? No FNAF allowed. Any FNAF, you're out of here. Here's Luca. Luca, there's an issue with Luca. He looks a lot like a bear. I'm not sure if this is my proximity with the bear mug, but looks like a bear, you know? So we're gonna be doing. I have some corrections. I literally did these while looking at the picture on my phone on the toilet yesterday. So we're gonna do those corrections. I like how fluffy the ear is, but once again, it's giving Ursine vibes. Looks Ursine. Um, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna move the ears forward a little bit. Some just general adjustments, nothing crazy. And we need an outfit. Should we do the outfit right now? Should we just get that out of the way? Let's get that out of the way. I don't know. We'll just big screen the pure ref, and I'll drop in outfit ideas. I may need help finding words for the things that I want to do. Like I love clothes, but I don't know the names for like things and stuff. Slang and euphemism. Whatever. Okay. That would be my fault. Bear mug is the progenitor. Is progenitor a word? Yes. Progenitor of all. Progenitor is probably the correct pronunciation of all Ursine. Why is it showing me that genuflected the idol of my own progeny? We need outfits. Male outfits. I'm just gonna look that up. We're gonna look up male outfit with jacket. Okay, I mean, the first one we saw is basically the go-to This is what like I've not seen this before, but this was basically the go-to Luca outfit. Um, so that's cool. But we're not doing that here. I want jacket. If I click too many of these muscular, scantily dressed men, Pinterest will start getting ideas. So we have to be careful with what we click on. I've noted that Pinterest outfit, whenever I look up outfits, really loves, I don't know what to call it. It's like the T shape or like Y shaped men. Like extreme delts. Like very like I'm not gonna say skinny, but lean, more lean muscular men, but they have like crazy or sorry, lats. They have crazy lats. Shirt and jacket. Yeah, I'm just trying to find the jacket I'm looking for. I actually had it in real life. That's what inspired it. So I can maybe look it up. It's a let me just go grab it and see if I can like Google it. Jacket, come here. Get over here. I didn't mean for that to sound like the Mortal Kombat. It wasn't supposed to sound like that. Did you guys hear me in the closet? I wonder. Okay, it was a Tommy Hilfiger jacket, so we're gonna look that up. None of these are what I'm looking for. Actually, okay, this is we're not sponsored. This is more in the direction one of these type beats. It's time unserious streamer gone. Dude, I'm still serious. You better serious up. This kind of jacket. What are we doing? What is this called? Google image search. We shall use technology. I'm gonna make a horrible noise. I hope my mic is muted. Remember, guys, this is a serious stream. This is a Tommy Hilfiger men's varsity bomber jacket. That is what I'm looking for. Men's varsity bomber jacket. Yes, Bear. Oh my god, you almost beat. If YouTube delay didn't exist, you would have been freaking on it. This jacket goes so hard. Now I just gotta find one because I like the reflect. I don't want to paint this, but I really like the reflective nature. The delay is atrocious. I apologize. I'm gonna fix it next stream. I'm crying. Oh god dang it! Now it's just giving me like now it's giving me like pictures of like high schoolers in their varsity jackets. Get out of here. Look, look. That's pretty neat. I think that's pretty much what I'm going for. We figured out half of it. Maybe change the colors. I'm gonna get rid of this because I just don't like the giant ad on our screen. I also pulled in some more Puma references to help us with the Ursine issue. I want a white shirt underneath this with like a necklace of sort, gold. Pants is now an issue. I'm gonna be cooking up some bullshit. I'm gonna like draw this and be like, wow, this sucks. who let this white boy? Okay, wait. Maybe we'll keep this here just in case. I'm not a fan of the jeans. At least those jeans. Come on, Pinterest. Do your magic. This is pretty there. This is pretty. See, like the darker jeans. I don't even know what to call it. Like they're not baggy. Are they oversized? Possibly. That could describe the thing that's happening here. I feel like men have like 5 poses. Not that women have any more or less, just men have 5 poses. Walking with like specifically like one the very specific stage of the walk cycle. lean on thing, stand and tilt with gravity, balancing on one leg, kind of. Not balancing, but like the it's definitely going. The gesture's going through the ground right there. You know what? I kind of also mess with this. These are our ideas, you know? I really do like this one. Do I have any sense of fashion? No. Gravel wears a t-shirt and shorts because I wear a t-shirt and shorts. Barrel pants. What is with this war euphemism? We have bomber jacket, barrel pants, barrel of a gun. Maybe barrel isn't as direct as I thought, but still, I'm scared, guys. Shoes. I got some Nikes that I'm fond of. I think we go in. I like this direction. I like this direction a lot, so we're gonna do that. Plus, I love drawing baggy clothes or like baggy at the arms. I suck at it, but I like drawing it. So we're gonna go with that, guys. We have something decided. I'm going to steal, of course. That's how all good art is made. We will be taking mandatory. Actually, yeah, we will set the timer just so I take mandatory breaks. Um, because otherwise I rush. Let's fix our sign problem first. What makes a puma? Their jowls. There we go. Jowls is one of them for sure. Their freaking crazy eyeliner that I'm just obsessed with all the time. I don't like the angle of it. I wanted the angle, but I just don't know how to do it efficiently, so we're gonna be tweaking that as well. Oh, whatever that chime in this song is, that hurts my ears, dude. That was not necessary. Oh, I can almost get like behind. That just looks weird. I want some shape here. I just don't know what's gonna happen. I think if we go higher here, that just looks like he has like an eye thing. We don't want him to have an eye thing. Hmm. Maybe we drop it for now. Or we do that. I don't like adding color in the sketch layer. Also, look at this. Look how silly I am. Brow. Brow bone. So that means like the freaking the ocular ridge, is it called? Like you have the frontal bone up here. That's where the like start of the brow is. Why is the brow up there when the freaking thing's right there? Am I stupid? What? Am I really just drawing faces for the first time that have actual muscles and things? Yeah, kind of. It's gonna give me Nobunonoko vibes. Nobunoko. It's not Nobunonoko. I don't know why I added that in there. I'm just gonna fix all that. I think that's acceptable for now. Something kind of bothers me. I don't know what, so I'll catch it tomorrow when I'm on the toilet. We're back. I wasn't fond of this hair, I believe. Oh. Guess I was somehow. I'm gonna move the ears. Thank God I put that on a different layer. That looks a bit better. We're gonna have a nasty tangent line here. But we can correct that rather easily. Should have something earlier there. Toilet? What is wrong with you? Get serious, bear. We need this to be your most serious stream yet. So yeah, pumas. Pumas have jowls, guys. I tried to find one kind of with the angle that we're working at, but yeah, they're known for :3. Oh god, that's atrocious. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oof. One thing I noted is we're gonna bring the chin in a bit. Did I have? Oh, I only did that. Okay. We'll make a backup just in case I mess this up. My apologies. Oh, sorry. You said apologize. I was late to something yesterday, and I apologized to my friend. I said my apologies. Not acting like I'm the one who invented that joke, but God, it's good. Also, the nose. I realized specifically with this one, like the nose, the bump happens before the nose. So we have like the first bump that I like doing, which isn't really exists here, because it's a little bit more anthropomorphic, and also the eyes are big, but we can't really do that because we're squinting. Anyways, and then we have like this little one over here. So we're actually gonna freaking chop off his nose. And I felt too. I'm not sure if I put it here. Oh yeah, looks Ursine. I meant for that to be like move it back. So we're gonna fix that. Yo, what's up, Safi? Hopefully it isn't. Let's see. We usually stream at 7:30, and it was 1. We're 6 hours early, so I'm hoping it is now. Oh my God, why do I suck at math? 7 o'clock ish for you, maybe. It's a reasonable hour. Sorry. So yeah, it like curves downwards a bit. Maybe. Oh wait, I kind of like that. I thought it was excessive at first, but we're gonna stick. 9:30. Did I do all my math wrong? Oh yeah, I dude. Oh, I'm so dumb. Perfect time, huge. How's your day going so far? Just started lesson 2. Congratulations. Best of luck. Is this nose too big? I feel like it's gonna end up being too big. Lesson 2 is tough, but man, it is. Oh my God, it's huge. That was, oh, I never want to see that again in my life. Holy. That was bad, guys. That was really bad. Oh, jeez. Never let Kavel draw again. That's why it's also probably wise to zoom out a little bit. I'm slowly falling out of favor of this music. Not because I think it's bad per se. I don't think it's a Kavel song. Let me look at the Puma nose. I do really love drawing their noses. Soccer, I do not follow football soccer. But I hope that is awesome. I hope that is cool. I hope you're rooting for them. I hope that is a good thing. Soccer, football, I'm gonna call it football. No, that's just me being an American trying to be different. Soccer stresses me the hell out because, you know, baseball you could not watch for a bit and it's okay. You could get away with that. Football, like American football, uh you can baseball's my favorite sport, by the way. If you don't count like formula of the traditional ones. You know, football, something happens and then it takes like okay, we got to reset everything up. Give us like 2 minutes real time, right? And then you have soccer where something's happening all the time. Keep watching the ball nonstop. Oh my god, right? Like it is stressful, but it's also pretty. That's a good reason it's fun, right? Okay, so I really want to emphasize the rotundness of the jowls, but at the same time, like I don't want to give him an expression, so I think I'll just apply it through here, which I'm kind of pushing the form further than I think it needs to be. And the hand will probably be in the way for most of that. But I think it'll give that big cat look that we're looking for, right? If I do something like that, just probably have to do it. I chose a pretty hard angle to do this at. I think that's pretty decent. I have a bit of a weird tangent line. I feel like, yeah, but who knows? As for the jaw itself, I kind of wanted to like bring it in, sort of right here. And even though we're going to be putting the hand over this, I want to draw it as if the hand doesn't exist right now. So it kind of forces us to also feel like big cats have like skinny, big. Peacemaster 96, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Or welcome to the stream, first of all. Hope you're doing well. It's kind of slow based, but it's still intense for the whole time. Yeah. Same thing with Formula, like especially if you're watching Formula in person. Um it's like, wow, like the lead passed me. Time to wait like 40 seconds. Oh my god, like 8 and 7 just passed me. Oh, Haas is at the very end. Not that it isn't cool or fun to watch, but like, you know, watching, just in my opinion, when it comes to Formula, I like watching race highlights a lot more than the actual competition. Plus, what I'm gonna pay like several $100s for a ticket. That's not even grandstand. I never got Formula. I like it because it's a very unique engineering challenge. It's very cool in that sense to me. Um, and just thing go fast is it's a cool concept. I did kind of give him the solid jaw there. I do want to make this guy seem a lot more feline though, so maybe we just try things that are weird and sick and twisted. If you're like car engineering, I assume it's more fun. I actually hate car engineering, but no. Uh, I just think it's a cool technical challenge what you're trying to accomplish, right? It's like watching speed running. It gives me the same kind of thrill in a way. Especially like I've been getting into MCSR a lot recently, and Minecraft speedrunning ranked. Yeah, they got ranked Minecraft speedrunning. Adam's apple. Where is his Adam's apple? We'll do something like but like watching it, like the difference between winning and losing for these people is fractions of a second, right? That can change the entire course of everything for them. Um, so part of it's the drivers, but when you go on podium, you take your lead engineer with you, right? Or like when you place first, second, or third, you take the engineer with you, and I think that's pretty cool. Now, is being on a pit crew probably one of the most harrowing, difficult things? Yeah, probably. It is probably very stressful. Also, yeah, I'm not obeying my form a lot. I feel like I'm pushing this forward too much. And the drivers, of course. Yep. Yeah. I mean, this year especially, with new changes and things that I don't know everything about, so don't ask me. Um, we're looking at a very interesting season. I love, of course, when things get shaken up a lot, when formerly, high performing teams now need to struggle. Look at that. I like sports where it doesn't depend on one person. I would like competing in sports where it depends on one actually no. If I'm good at it, I'll like I'll like playing in a sport where it depends on one person because then, if I'm good at it, I don't have to like, oh shoot, my teammate sucked. But if I suck, then I want like it being a team sport because then I could depend on my teammates. So it goes both ways. I think we're rocking this pretty well now. Of course, I think I'm just gonna break my own rule. Luca only has one ear piercing, but I think I'm just gonna move it every time so it's on one ear. I think that's cheating, but at the same time, meh, right? What are you gonna do? Stop me? And yeah, I also wanted to make the ears a bit thinner. I get a. I'm not sure. Okay, this could be a really bad red flag that streamer Kavel is telling you guys. I almost get like jealous when I watch a competition, in the sense that I'm like, shoot, man, I want to do something cool. Like, I want to do something where I'm like, freaking. I like competitions in the sense of where it's like you have a purpose, or not a purpose per se, but like you're doing a lot. You're defining the medium, I guess. I don't know. Um, that's cool to me. So like I wanna do something cool. And I go home and stream like a nerd. I stream art like a nerd. Yo, CFA is that Chick-fil-A boy? There's no way the CFA stands for that. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh. Shout out. I was thinking of getting some Chick-fil-A today actually. Maybe this is my sign. Maybe I'm not immune to advertising. How's your day going so far? Sure, we'll do this. I think that's Luca, stop staring at me, Jesus. Yes and yes. Let's see. So yeah, I was also gonna make the hand larger. Where's our hand? Hello? Ah, there it is. What? Okay. Don't let the sports make you feel like it. Got to work at Chick-fil-A at 2. Oh my gosh. 2, I'm assuming PM? Actually, I don't know. It's like 2 is right now for me. Are you watching streams at Chick-fil-A? Also, yeah, I decided the hand needed to be bigger because if you take your hand and put it on your face, I feel like it's just gonna be bigger. So does this kind of undermine all the cool construction we just did? Yeah, but if I put it down here, then it kind of works. Very nerdy. Guys, I would like to issue a referendum on my cord for my drawing tablets bending. What a nerdy thing to say. This is going to go very well with what I'm about to say. Um, Also, yeah, Huion? Or is it supposed, because I'm using, why would I do it that way? I think I've been using my tablet backwards, guys. Wait. No, I haven't. Okay. Why would they make the wire bend the other way? That rage bait. Anyways, nerd has never been a insult in my opinion. Or maybe it was back in like the 80s when you had like okay, when did okay, freaking Napoleon Dynamite didn't come out in the 80s, right? When did it come out? It was like 9, I'm going to guess 92. Dynamite come out. 2004? Emma, what? What? I'm a chud. Okay. That was like the height of maybe when an okay, well 2004. No, not even though. That's when it could have been an insult, but I feel like now it ain't. I've called myself a nerd in front of people and they're like, "No, you're not. Don't say that about yourself." I'm like, "What?" Act like I called myself like a slur, you know? And I just called myself a chud and none of you disagree with me. Do you live in Ohio, DC, or Michigan? Unfortunately, I will not say where I live for the sake of privacy, but I do live in the United States. Take a sip of my water real quick. Hope Dio's doing good. What are we drawing? I am drawing a little a little scene of two characters. These two guys. Um, One's looking at the storefront, considering purchasing something. And the other is holding all the bags and stuff. Nerdy for me just means there's a lot of theory behind it. I could kind of get that. Nerd, yeah, nerd for me just like very focused on the acquisition of knowledge. Here's like the initial sketch idea, and we've changed it up much. There's the jacket that I was wanting. Um, thank you, thank you. What are you guys up to, CFA and Peacemaster? What are you guys up to right now? You drawing? Need that fun stuff. Okay, this was successful. It's now into the jacket, and I really like this guy's outfit. The keys on the chain, I feel like would hit me in the balls, and it would bother me. Uh, but like, I respect the look. Is that an ostrich? It isn't. It's a lot of people call him a crow. He looks like a crow, but he's supposed to be a grackle. If you've ever heard of it, Quiscalis mexicanus type beat. Um, I love grackles. It's my little guy. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing this outfit. I really love this jacket a lot. Second guess, wow, huge. So yeah, let's start working on the jacket. I love baggy clothes. I love clothes with I'm literally wearing something. It has like the elastic cuffs. Drawing my first unit and planning on making a first fursuit. Wow, huge! Shout out. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Are you making it yourself or are you purchasing it? Okay, jacket time. This is gonna be tough, guys. I may separate the jacket layer into jacket body, jacket arm, more so torso. But we'll work on it. Of course, we want the cuffs right there. I'm going to actually delete his neck. Maybe we're gonna unzip the jacket just a tiny bit so we can see his necklace. You're making yourself? Heck yeah! Is that intensive? I've heard. I haven't ever watched one. Who's a breakcore? Okay. I've seen things on YouTube about that. This character will be the one that makes our culture differentiate between a crow and the other one. Wait, am I a furry? Is that what that means? So if you're talking to Peacemaster, my apologies. I don't know if they're a furry or not, but I would not consider myself furry if you're addressing me, which is seemingly counterintuitive given the fact that I'm drawing two animal people. Oh, look at this. Is this a diaper fold? What kind of fold is this, chat? Half lock. I'm gonna say it's a half lock fold. I called you guys chat. My bad. I need to be better than that. Okay, so we're just gonna get a general outline of how the jacket's gonna behave. I feel like I'm thinking about too much right now. We definitely want the cuff right here around the neck, the collar, to have some volume, right? It's gonna be rough sketch. And then it's gonna end right here about maybe. Persona's a goat. Shout out Kosh, dude. I've been obsessed with goats. I drew Billy a couple weeks ago, Billy from Deadlock. And I'm currently drawing a character named Bill, who's a bull. Like horns, I've been super obsessed with those. What program is this? This is Krita. It's a free, which I really appreciate. Yeah, I want to give him still a bit of a bigger back. Luca isn't supposed to be as muscular anymore, but we're still going to do that. We're going to see a bit of an offset because the jacket, also we have like this cool seam going down and around the arm. It's going to travel, let's see. It travels on the back of the elbow, so it's going to go underneath here. So we're actually going to see it like kind of disappear underneath into the armpit. Maybe I want to wrap this form around a little bit more. Goats are so cool, dude. I love their eyes too. I'm just gonna do a rather simple. This is gonna highlight the top of the thing. I'm so scared of painting this, guys. This is gonna be our first ever painted piece. I'm concerned about it. We'll try. I feel like if we've had a skill tree, right, of like things, and we have like form, painting, and like anatomy. right? And like, you know, here's our skills. I feel like form, you know, this isn't mastery, but like I have higher form, okay, anatomy, and just like no painting skills whatsoever. So it's intimidating going from like this and being like, oh, okay, I'm okay at form to like, right? I'm like, oh my god, I suck at painting. Goats are pretty freaking epic. And hooves. I want to get better at drawing hooves, specifically in Trend Fiddler style. Kavel says anything Trend Fiddler style. By Trend Fiddler style, I mean you have to be having 20 kilogram wrist weights as you draw things. Mythos. I haven't even heard of this. Ooh. Mythos, huh? Sheep or a ram, but I settled on a goat. Rams are cool as well. Let's look at Anthropic Mythos. Oh, yes, I have heard of this. I thought it was called something else. I need to read more on it. Um, I don't know. I really don't know. Because like everything I'm only in like the very like entry level of the amazing world of cybersecurity for ML, right? But like of the things I know, um, it sounds unique. I don't want to say any words that I'm gonna like have to retract a couple days from now. But yeah, we'll see what comes of it. The back muscles always, especially from this angle, there's so much happening here. I actually want to make it steeper because like the let me do this pose and look at my own arm. I can't sadly see what I look like from this angle. Yoink. There's definitely going to be more form. I'm sticking to straight lines right now just to help my brain. This is stupid. Get out of here. Yay. For the wrist, we're going to go about right here, I think. Yeah, possibly. Rotate your canvas, guys. Be better than me. Does that look somewhat coherent? Maybe. There's this like little muscle right here. Jesus, when the accent slips out. Um, I'm gonna adjust this hand a ton because I'm not the happiest with it, but that'll happen in the future. You never flip your canvas. You know what? I've been methodical about that. Um, on oh, did I say flip your canvas? I meant rotate. My bad. Um, I was really methodical about that with my Billy drawing, and I had just haven't done it since. So maybe I need to be better. We'll do that in a second. Here, we'll look at it from a new angle. Everything seems somewhat coherent. The neck is still a little bit weird, but I think that's just with the construction being a little bit off from what we actually drew. Cavel's not obeying his construction. It's also kind of hard to notice with my lines so far what kind of jacket this is. Thank you for the reminder, Safi. And we're actually going to enlarge the cuffs. There we go. Possibly. It needs like a steeper gradation. It's gonna be like flat for a second, and then it's gonna get bigger. There we go. You, sir, I'm stealing your outfit. What are you gonna do about it? True. I didn't even think about that. Okay. I will be careful of that. Wow. Not the happiest with things right now. I can't tell you why though. But we'll figure it out. This is technically more of a construction layer than anything, but we're still gonna stick with it. I feel like it wouldn't have this gesture right here. I want the arm to have this kind of swinging motion about it. This, right? So curling inwards like that isn't totally my goal. I don't want to make it feel like his arm is freaking gigantic, though. Right? Yeah, it seems a bit too long. Especially with how much I did that over here. We're gonna go no construction mode for a second. See what's up. Gotta commit with the ugly for a bit. I don't like how much that's happening. Feel like this. What would that look like? Maybe adjust the head a bit because you're making the head smaller, but the body stayed the same. True. Well, no, it's because in the beginning I thought the head was too big in the first place, but maybe that is the case now. It does look a little small, doesn't it? I'm gonna commit for now. I have reason for that, but we'll see what happens in a bit. I don't think I'm gonna get as much I wanted out of this. I think the hand does need to be smaller. Thank you, thank you. I'm a chud. There we go. That feels better already. Of course, the hand's off because we did that, but like overall, I feel like the arm was placed a bit too low. Kavel's disobeying the construction. Kill him. The arm seems too long. I think we need to adjust it to be like this. My face win. I didn't wait. Not still. I mean, the bicep goes down quite a bit. Maybe also what I'm expecting is this to be a bit more vertical. It's basically how we originally drew it. Like slowly reverting to the original way we drew this. The problem of why it's gonna. Okay, thank you for joining us, Bear. A bit of the problem of why it looks so weird too is like when I was doing this pose myself and drawing it, I don't have, my nose is right here, my chin is right here, not all the way out here. So something is gonna look a little bit wrong. Okay, we're gonna commit to this still. I think the neck may be leaning forward a bit too much as well. Because I did move the skull back earlier. I feel like we're heading a direction. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. I think we're in a better state now. Yeah. Yeah. How off is this compared to our construction? That's actually not too off. We're flattening the form intuitively a little bit though. Look at this, right? This is swinging a lot further ahead than it should. That makes sense. We're silly monkey brains don't know or, just won't intuitively do this. So if we want that kind of depth that you strive for, then there we go. Nice. Yeah, and the reason I'm doing this, and why did I say that's hand? That's his left hand. Take a sip of water real quick. Also, what kind of bracelet is this? What's going on here? It's a lot. Oh, he also has the arm pocket. So we'll get to see the other arm here now. Oh god, nice. I'm gonna start separating the arm and the jacket now, just to save me on pain. We could even theoretically meld. What am I doing? This jacket. There we go. There we go. What a perfect reference. I know, right? This guy gives me all the details I need to know about this jacket, and some wonderful clothing folds to steal and copy later, even though I'm probably just going to be referencing the jacket I'm wearing right now because I like playing with the jackets that I'm wearing. When doing clothing folds and such. That's not entirely correct, but I just want to show that this form is going over it. Okay, L arm, L hand. We're gonna actually probably have to make more groups here. No, that's too many groups. We're gonna calm down. We're also gonna save before I forget. Let's do the other arm. I'll do it here. Is it cold where I live? It is not. If you're talking about yearly, not at all, no. It is a pretty hot place. R arm. What do you ask? Is it cold where you live? So if my arm's going down, I don't want like any pointing over here. We're about to invent some really cool negative space, so we have to be careful with how we do this. We may have a bit of a issue here though. Something like that. Now's a good time for a mirror moment, I think. You're wearing a jacket. Oh, I just keep it really cold where like in my apartment. I love interior cold climate. I think that is like the best ever. Ooh, there's gonna be like a lot of tucking of form here. A lot of stuff fighting. See, doesn't that look weird? How do we fix that? If I was gonna do that pose right now, I'd have some clothes actually spilling up and over the arm. You know? It's gonna be a bit hard to do this without making it seem weird, but we're gonna. Also, the arm does just kind of go lower than this. It's not at a horizontal logical order. Based. If you're not making the interior of your home colder than the outside, what are you doing? This is really confusing to look at, but we're gonna just deal with it right now. Deal? Okay, hand. Here's gonna be a hard part. It's a fist. But like a specific kind of fist. And fists, in my opinion, are kind of difficult to draw. Um, like looking at my own, it looks like I'm about to punch myself. It's like I angle my fist upwards to do this. We're gonna have to adjust this, so I'm just gonna be focused about drawing this correctly. It's from a difficult angle as well. Oh my gosh. I can't even hold my fist at the correct angle to do this. Shoulder feels too high on the other side. I can't agree with that. I think maybe right here then. Why did that line be so dark? Did I duplicate it? Am I? I'm silly. Why did I duplicate it? See how that looks. Yeah, I can get behind that. Thank you. I don't want to like take up your time though. Like you're giving amazing like critiques that I definitely appreciate. Just like don't let me take up your time. You know. Oh, I put that on the wrong layer because I'm stupid. Oh, I could just nab all of it. There we go. Okay, this hand will probably be the death of me. It's like the hardest part of the hand in my opinion. Huge. We're gonna see like the flesh right here. I like drawing the knuckle line where all the knuckles will be. Specifically, not just a curve, but like this, with the top of it representing where the middle finger is. It is a bit long, the direction I've drawn it, so like we got to make sure these two are the same size. So I'm just gonna be focused about constructing this for now. This is a very uncomfortable position to keep my hand. Nice. And then thumb. Thumb is like kind of perfectly hidden underneath because you have like this with the knuckles afterwards. You've, let's see, the tip of the thumb happens right in between the middle and the index, or the pointer. It's right here-ish. And then, oh, that's the tip, sorry. Tip happens right here. And then you curve back knuckle. Probably you're going to see less of a profile of that. But that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. I may angle it higher. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to put that in the construction layer. Okay, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Definitely gonna have to move it probably. Oh my gosh, please. And right hand. I may just one day cave. Why am I not brushing? There we go. I may one day cave and just give up on this like organizational schema for things, but for now, I'm gonna act like I'm gonna commit. Okay, fist. How do you draw a fist? Well, I know we have knuckles, and the line I'm gonna draw for those is gonna be only the finger in front of it. So technically I'd start from all the way back here, and that's probably a good idea because the pinky gets all like clumped up right here. Ooh, our hand is too long though, so we will start from here. Pinky kind of sits back so you can see the interior of this a bit. Like that kind of. And it sits lower too. And this knuckle is the highest. Not sure if that's how I should do it. But we're just gonna kind of keep it like this for now. Let's see, we're gonna have like most of the flesh of the hand going back now. I feel like this is gonna maybe. I feel like that's decent. Nice. And then I just kind of wanted that tucked into the armpit a bit. So it feels like it's connecting with this. Nice. Okay, I jive with that. We're getting somewhere. Nice. Okay, the pinky like that. And when I do it like this, which I think the hand is actually higher than I'm admitting, you can kind of see like the mass of the hand from underneath. You know? If anything, you wouldn't see it be like this. It'd go down and go up and then like down. It's like the rest of the palm would be right here. It kind of looks like a paw. It's just hard to make it believably foreshortened like this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this game for now. I'm driving with this. Maybe make this larger now. Let's see, if I drew the arm through here, wrist, elbow would happen like right here, so I'm feeling like there will be like a section where, you know, clothes will fight over each other. Something like that, mayhaps. And just because I can aesthetically, I'll do this. Sell the illusion, you know? I jive with it. Cool, cool. Got 6 minutes left till our first break. So we'll keep going. We gotta start worrying about the belt and stuff. I kind of like the overhang of the clothes right here, but from this angle, that may be a little bit tough. Probably looking okay. This is bothering me, but we'll figure that out. That's not the shape I really want, though. Maybe we do need our break. My brain's melted. Yeah, I want more of this motion, though. Yeah, maybe. That was on the wrong layer, anyways, but kind of. I'm driving with it for now. We'll stick with it. Okay, we'll do our BRB, then we'll hit the legs. So be right back, everybody. We're gonna do some ads, get them out of the way, all that good stuff. Alrighty, we're back. Let's reset that timer. Oh, oh, there we go. I was thinking about it. I've not drawn puffy jackets, so of course we're gonna be looking a bit different up here. That's this was just to get the form generally. Um, but the jeans, I mean, they're these. They drop very straight downish. I'm not gonna use these same shoes. Um, Probably not. What are these like Sperry's? But yeah, we'll figure it out. Let's work on the pants now. Yeah, it's kind of tucked in, so all of this will have a kind of. I'm not too sure about this one. I feel like it won't behave that way totally, but maybe even like a this goes in drops because it's like being forced in a bit. That's a bit far though, so like that. Do some pants. This will probably be a right leg, left leg situation, but we shall see. And with this, we can introduce like a bit of a gap, right? Because we want the gesture to be generally uh like this, right? Um, and so we can and then this. Um, so you can really see the belt right here. I think that'd be the ideal, and then it'd kind of disappear as we go back here, possibly like that, mayhaps. Draws Puma butt. Just looks like he has a beer belly. I'm gonna erase that for now, just because it's throwing me off so much. I haven't picked out shoes. Where the whole character's kind of like weirdly moved forward. It would be a sin, but I could like. Actually, how hard? Yeah, that makes my life actually a lot easier. You can't do this in your other program, like Paint. You can't do this. I grew up on Paint, so this is all very cool to me that this is possible. Very high degree down here. Don't want to make him feel like he has bell bottoms on though. So, oh, I kept my gesture line on X. Gesture line. There we go. Of course, we have the rolled up cuffs at the bottom. Very integral. Cool. Should we go that big? Let's hide these for a second, even though it is helpful. I'm gonna turn off the maybe. Hmm. Feel like there's something going on over here that I don't like. Maybe? Wait, I can just cheat. Nice. Maybe they're not a perfect circle. Maybe that's kind of undermining this a bit. They do kind of go crazy. We'll do a perfect circle for now, but let's see, we have like the groin and then this. I will do another leg. It's our leg though. Oh my gosh, did I switch? I'm so dumb. That's his left. There we go. And then R. Oh, nice. There's not much bending at the knees or anything with these kind of pants, it seems. They're just gonna go straight down. Mayhaps. Feel bad for deleting all this, but it's gotta go. Yeah, we don't need a copy of that. I'm gonna say that and regret it later, but oh my god, that's loud. I like it, but that was way too much. There we go. That's manageable. Nice. Shoes, I guess. Oh, I hate shoes. Let's focus on the pants more. Or we can focus on gravel and do the pants. How do we capture the essence of baggy jeans and the belt? Hmm. It all does like kind of clump around at the bottom. Like this. That's, stark exaggeration, but so we can do this. Right now, it just kind of looks like he's wearing a tracksuit. I don't know how to change that other than you're doing more curves and stuff. I think how I did this is definitely affecting things. The vibe. What's that from? Hello? Head? I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, yeah, it's the neckline. Oops. I'm gonna delete. Just do this. The fur sticking out right here. I better not forget it. I hope I don't. This just help me stay focused. See better. I did want a necklace or something, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Even though this is just a sketch, I just kind of want the general idea of what makes this. So, like, I shouldn't full render this, but I'm having fun with it. I want the general idea of what makes it look the way that it does. Okay, this is a bit too silly. You can't just do like a bossa nova beat and then do like a cat synthesizer. I mean, you can. I don't care, but like that was a little bit much for me to handle. Once again, this is not the finished ink. That's the philosophy here. It's just the sketch, figuring out what we want things to look like. Why am I saying this over and over? Because I don't want to put too much effort into it. Or like I shouldn't need to, ideally, I guess. Then we have the zippers. I don't know how to do. What does a zipper look like close up? I don't think we're gonna get much out of that. This kind of helps us cheat though, because it's just intertwining like pixels. You're right. This, 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 this. So we can kind of cheat that way, but we're just connected, so we need to figure out a way around that. I think for now I'm gonna delete this. Sorry. Send this in actually. That will be the zipper. Then we have the zipper facing us here. All of this is still jacket, even though it's under the L arm category, so we're gonna steal it back. Just realize since it's getting smaller, you're gonna see, like looking at it from this angle, it'll, it's doing that. Nice. Let's do this for now. We could even hang the zipper, which is comically large, in my opinion, onto it, onto the bottom here. So we have like the thing that actually connects the zipper. Let's look up the anatomy of a zipper. I've been too lazy. Yeah, I feel like this one is most similar. It's a lot to come up with in your head. So this thing will be attached. We'll have this thing coming out. I like doing obnoxiously large zippers and stuff. This just looks like a chain now. Not really sure the best way to fix that. See, it's a bit too tight here. And I feel like don't ask me what folds these are supposed to be. We're tightening towards the arm here. That's the philosophy, but we're not really doing too good of a job of that. Yeah, that's awful. I am a fan of raising something here. I just don't want to make it look like he has like a bump on his back. Yeah, that's even worse. This whole area, honestly, I keep changing this back and forth. I guess. Let's look what the face looks like without this. Lamp. Welcome back, Lamp. I feel like this leg needs to be higher. Yeah, we're getting there. Not as baggy as I'd like still. Feel like we address that by going down here a bit. Already kind of regretting this, but we're committing. We're like going crazy different genres here. Oh, she was a part of jacket. Oh, frick. I think we can just try to transfer it, I believe. Oh, there we go. To arm with you. Uh oh. Oh, wait, no, no. Wait, that was the wrong arm. Dang it. Yeah, kind of. I bet it's part of jacket. Yeah. We're getting somewhere. I think my music player's just spazzing out. It doesn't know what to play anymore. Oh, what am I doing? Keep doing like the same thing for all of this. So let's try to change it up a bit. This was just messy. I don't feel like it should be this low. I feel like it where it's going like this. That gets in the way of our which makes a lot of noise down there. Oh goodness. That's not what we wanted. We're getting there. Don't feel like this jacket has any cool pockets, sadly. Do a shirt. To do after the stream. No. Alrighty, let's keep going. Arm just definitely feels a little bit too high. Oh, okay. Don't do that. Forgot I put on that layer because it's technically part of it. That feels a bit better. Oh, eh? Oh, there's a thumb. I'm so dumb. Nice. This is kind of like going around, in my opinion. Where's my shirt layer? Didn't leave much room for a necklace, which does upset me a little bit. Okay, I probably don't need a separate layer from just doing that. Honestly, I'm just gonna paint in the background color a little bit too. Here. That looks so bad. I mean, we'll put the hair there just I don't know, it still feels like more like a tracksuit than anything. I'm not sure what shapes I'm missing out on for now, but ah shoot. Cool, cool. Oh yeah, this curve. Ah, jeez. I guess we could respect it a little bit more. Let's see if it's pushing it out, but it has to connect. Then it's gonna go like this and then in. And then we can I'm gonna switch it to Colo. Into Colo mood now. Nice. Doing more with it. Yeah, let's work on the pants now. That belt. A lot of tangent lines. No escape. Looks like E. Feel like we could do a little bit more volume here. We're not respecting the form as much. And this is just kind of heuristics of the belts I've worn. Something or the other, right? Looks like there's like little decals on the side there. I'm not too worried about that yet, though. Dot, dot, dot. Yeah, that kind of works. Maybe? Meh. Not totally trusting of this, but we're gonna keep trying it anyways. That just looks weird. I don't like it. Let's just go on the art leg anyways. Uh, tangent line galore. Yeah, that helped make it feel a little bit baggier. Yeah, for the legs, I guess I'm just gonna go kind of crazy silly with it. Let's see, the pinch would actually be in the opposite direction here. So all the clothing kind of joins right there, so it'd be like I don't think, yeah, there wouldn't be many interior ones because it's just draping downwards. So it's just going to be kind of like natural folds. Which we do kind of see here, right? We see these longer ones. This is the product though of the force of this, resisting, quote unquote, resisting the force of gravity. So it pushes the material up, but this wants to go down, right? Because it's already, there's already so much mass up here. So most of the, if we see anything, it's actually going to be a lot like this left leg, that his left leg. So like, you can kind of do something like this maybe. Overhang in, go in like this. Erase everything because you did it wrong. That just looks like it's kind of messing up his balance now, though. It's all on the other leg, though. Still don't feel baggy just yet. I feel like we need to work on the other leg, and then it's feeling pretty decent. I'm not sure if we get to the shoes on this stream. We'll see. Part of me does want a longer break, but the other part doesn't want to do laundry. And I want to keep working on this after that, so we'll see. I'm gonna add to his face just because I can. His little puma marks. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how I want to go about doing this every time though. I feel like every time I place it, it's always in a different place. That looks so weird. Maybe we go like really straight with it. Or we just don't worry about it for right now. Even though I don't want to, but we're not going to worry about it. Yeah, fun. Pumas help me. I needed to do one with the teeth. The teeth are really cool. I guess, yeah, it is much more in the front. Sometimes this like undoes it twice. Kind of upsets me. Move this forward a bit too. Where's the SCV? SCM? Sternocleidomastoid? Yes? Somewhere here. I'm just gonna vibe in and out. Yo, welcome. Oh, welcome back, Roz. Took me a second. I was like, what was the nickname of last time? How's it going? How's it moving? Yeah, let's fix up this other leg. I I keep getting my left and right mixed. I need to remember it's this character's left and right. Usually I'm good about that, but I guess not now. And then shoes. I do have some New Balances that I really like. I've drawn those before, so maybe we could do those. This feels too low, though. Use your construction a bit to cheat. Yeah. There we go. I think we're moving somewhere. Here, we'll start picking out some shoes, and then we'll go into BRB, and then we'll start trying to draw the shoes. I think that would be quite fun. And also, this is a pocket. Pockets have dimension. They have depth. So let's give it that. They probably don't have that much value, do they? That's a bit dark, but whatever. Okay. Oh, probably finish this one off as well. Yo, what's up, monkey? How's it going? We're just about to hit BRB, dude. Come on. I'm kidding. We could skip BRB. Our BRB could be a break. Nah, it's fine. It's not a mandatory BRB. I just like having a break every hour-ish. So, nah, I'm not stressing. How's it going? Where is this from? R leg? Get out of here, R leg. Yeah, yeah. What are we drawing today? Shoe time. Maybe we could add like one fold in this leg, maybe. Yeah, I was gonna ask, where's the 50% at, man? No. Ah, shoot. Layer moment. Kavel has 100 layers, and a bitch ain't one. Is that what he says in the song? I've only heard like the censored version. There we go. I think we're going somewhere right now. Scary cat PNG. Let's start looking at some shoes for Luca. I almost called him Puma dude. I mean same old, but like let's put some respect on the name, right? Ah, jump scare. Shoes. I love me some New Balances. I find New Balances, especially the older ones, to be very in style right now. So yeah, I was waiting for the live stream to start. So yeah, I'm so sorry. First of all, I apologize. I don't know why that happened. I really don't. Um, I'm sorry for wasting your time in that regard. Yeah, we weren't supposed to stream today. I thought I scheduled it for the next day, but there was two scheduled streams. So I want to blame it on YouTube, but I think it could very well be my fault, and I do apologize. That's pretty good. You gotta wait till Bear's here, Monkey, to show that one. I'm not liking some of the New Balances that I'm looking at. Maybe these? How do we feel about these? Not sponsored? Oh. Give it to me, Pinterest. There we go. And I'll mirror these just feel like these would be pretty gangster. We don't have that much detail though to work with. We don't have that much room down there. Ooh. Oh, this would work with the colors that from the dude that we're stealing from too. Ooh. The New Balance 550s. I don't even know if that's a thing. I'm not a shoe guy. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna take a sip of water. My throat is killing me. Oh my god. Dude, shout out whoever invented water. Water is pretty gangster, IMHO. Let's do some shoes. And let's also draw through our forms. Don't tell Uncomfy we haven't been drawing through our forms. Or Canoe, because that was like a critique I got. Cool. And we're also going to clean this up. Thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling this so far. Where is this? Who are you? Get out of here. We want to see more of that belt buckle. Nice. Just cleaning up some. Even though it's a sketch, water was invented in 17th, 19, 18. Holy fuck! 1873 by Walter Watterson. You know what? You get bonus points for the alliteration as well. You know that I'm a sucker for alliteration and rhyme scheme, slang and euphemism. All right, let's toss some of these banger shoes in there. Shoes are tough. There's a lot of detail, a lot of form, a lot of intent in those things, and yeah, that's it. You have to condense all of that into one thing. We're gonna need a separate construction thing over here. I want to work on this drawing in my free time, but I don't want to do any mining off camera. Not that like, oh, he used ChatGPT when he was off stream. Not really for that reason. Like he cheated. But like, I want to do this with you guys. I want to do the whole process with you guys. Just man, I'm having fun, and I'm like procrastinating my bill drawing because all that's left I have to do. I mean, there's still plenty to do, but I need to do lighting next, and lighting is hard. Yeah, you guys didn't know. Shoe. How do you guys draw a shoe? Let's draw a shoe. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it would be cool if I could. I mean, we have so many. Well, we have so many widgets on screen. As I say, as I hit one of the widgets that's on screen, that like doing a time scale, time whatever would kind of be. But it would be cool to like compile all the vods for this one. And I don't hot take. I don't like the in canvas time lapse. It just doesn't look cool to me. It's not that it looks bad or anything. Also, these lines are a little bit too close for my liking. Um, just yeah, that's that. Maybe the streak on his eye is too far. Thank you, thank you. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm capable, but do I still consider myself a beginner artist? I'd say so, but I'm not sure at this point. I'd say maybe I'm like, what's the Skyrim lockpicking levels? Here, wait, because I've been drawing for almost 3 years. Skyrim lockpicking levels: novice, apprentice, adept, expert, and master. So I would maybe be at the footstep of apprentice at this point. I think, if that's the scale by which we operate, I would consider myself at the footsteps of apprentice. Um, that's as much as I'll give myself. Thank you, thank you. The reason I'm not at adept is because I would say I've min maxed my points, my skill points into form, and that's it. Um, because like maybe it's imposter syndrome, maybe it's just like I think about it every night. It's like, and I think about it with joy. It doesn't stress me out, but I do think about it with joy of like, holy crap, color, lighting, composition, character design, gesture, actual anatomy, stuff like that. I haven't learned those things classically. Like the only thing I've done a course for and like studied for the sake of it is like form and some lighting, like very little lighting and very little um fabric, right? Which is still an extension of form. It's a subset. Uh, in lighting, I've watched like 20 videos max, probably. I haven't opened a book. I use all my understandings of like uh the very little physics I learned right in college of like, oh yeah, so here's like the bare bones of how light works, right? Let's spin this out a bit. Um, and you have to remember, I'm drawing like my favorite subject matter, so of course, a person who's in his element will perform at a level that may seem a bit higher than he actually is. That's why I would claim out the footstep of adept. But do not look at my art and be like, for those who are like newer to art, he's like he's only at beginner. Because I tell you, like I tell you what, man, that's like the second time the accent has slipped out really egregiously this stream. Maybe I need to like, I don't know. Oh, tangent line, no. Um, do something about it. How do you fix an accent? Speech therapy. Your bill identity is showing, dude. I was about to make an utters joke, but I backed out so fast. Like I didn't even get to the point of like starting to say it. The thought formed, and I said no, which usually doesn't happen. So that's a testament to how egregious that joke would have been. Let's let's learn about the shoe. Let's see if I can get more references of the shoe. uh oh, thank goodness there are there are pictures of people wearing it. Thank you, Katie C. Allen. Get docs. And you're much better than I am. That is subjective. Uh, it is subjective how much better than I am than you, right? Now, if you consider better like how much I understand about like how boxes work in perspective, and like I could tell you the math and like the reasonings and the definitions, then yeah, maybe. But massive thunder outside, my bad. Stay safe. Are these the same shoes? These seem so much more elongated than this one. Maybe it's the perspective. Ooh. Dude, I need these shoes. Holy. I'm not immune to advertising, like I said. This is probably going to be the most helpful reference, but I do want to make them kind of like stack higher, right? That's why I like the New Balances, is because they have like, they're not as flat as other shoes, if that makes sense. We're going to take our actual BRB now. Just quick brain break and voice break. 1 minute ads. Yeah, be back. I just realized gay chicken's like a game, so cool. Anyways. That's actually KFC. True. That is a. Are they more fond of the gays? I don't deny it. Should we put Tyler on? You ain't quite fond of the gays. You don't deny it. That's Mask Off. Tyler the Creator album. Oh, Chromacopia, one of the best. One of my favorite. I should never say the best. Putting objective qualifications in front of art media starts fights, and I need to be better about that. I was re-listening to, oh my god, Call Me If You Get Lost, bro. Juggernaut is Bill's oh guys, rant time. We're still on BRB kind of. We're just chilling here though. Um I so I don't do go out of my way to do this, but it just kind of happens whenever I'm at the gym or just like out and about listening to music, doing things that don't require like much mental stimulate. Like I'm not doing homework, right, when this happens. Um I like love doing like little AMVs in my head. I know that's really cringy and silly to say, but it is like I love like things, stories happening in my brain while I listen to music. Colonel Soder making him shirtless boy band. I don't know though. If my mascot's the Colonel, and not a homage, but like referencing, like colonialism, I don't like slavery. I don't know. Actually, well, the Colonel isn't like that, but yeah. Oh no, I don't blame you. I didn't even notice it. Um, I'm not sure he's too fond of the gays. Anyways, whenever I like listen to music, I like picturing things in my head. Sorry for those aphantasiacs out there. Um, but that also helps me design my characters. And I know this sounds facetious as hell. But Gravel has a theme song. It is Entract by Doomgong from the album Megagong. Uh, Luca is Nueva Yol from I can't remember what album. It's like his most popular album from Bad Bunny. And I've decided that Bill's theme is Juggernaut from Call Me If You Get Loud. A lot. Is it? Dude, am I tripping right now? Am I silly? Am I stupid? Music app, Tyler. Yeah, Call Me If You Get Lost. Yeah. Okay. My theme song is Funky Galileo lately. I've been playing that now, replayed. I think I did. You put that in music? I feel like I listened to that recently. But yeah, those are the three. And in fact, let's listen. Let's listen to all of them. That's a fun little thing to be in the background. Let's look at some Doom Gong. Album Mega Gong by Doom Gong. First song Entract or Entracta. I don't know. We'll turn it up. It's music time, guys. Welcome to Gravel's theme song. Thank you, thank you. The main, and I'm sorry if the music's louder than me. Yeah, it's gonna be louder than me just because of it. Okay, I'm not gonna talk. Yeah. Oh yes, my yeah. So the song fades into the next, and I would love to listen to it, but we're gonna go to the next one, which is Nueva York. This is the current character we're drawing. Thank you for the explanations, by the way, Monkey. This is Luca. This guy over here is Gravel, and Bill is yet to be seen. But yeah, so we're gonna do Nueva York. If you hate this song, I hate you. That's just kind of how things work. Forgot to start a timer. Let's get it. Thank you, thank you. Huge. Thank you both. Um, I can't say I'm that entertaining. I just play Bad Bunny and people are like, yeah, no, okay. And then the final song, by the way, this is one is like crazy explicit. It's Tyler, come on. Juggernaut. We're gonna play some Tyler Juggernaut. And then after this, we'll see what music we play. This is probably one of my top gym songs. Hey, Miss Parker. Sorry, spoilers. Hyena. Hmm. I'm not opposed. Some big ears. Female hyena. There we go. That was Juggernaut. That's Bill's theme. Hyena character. I'm not a yeah female hyena. I swear to God, if any of you make a female hyena joke, you are banned. Screw it. Let's keep playing Tyler. Just in the background. Quiet Tyler. And my favorite album, so I can't go wrong. I'm scared that these aren't obeying perspective, though. That's the angle we need. I mean, for Monkey, it's either a hyena character or I give Bill udders, so. It's so funny. I was like, oh my God, I have a Bill drawing. And I opened Discord just thinking about it. And then you sent that gif. That was good. Orange juice with high pulp, no pulp. Get the pulp out of here. I feel like pulp enjoyers have never had braces. And that's not like a socioeconomic commentary, like commentary on socioeconomic status. Ooh! Oh, get it out of here. Plus, I don't drink orange juice because it makes my mouth taste funny afterwards. I'm at tea in the morning. Pulp and braces, dude, that's hurts souls. That's painful. Not like physically painful. Sensory. I don't mind if there's pulp in my orange juice. I never want high pulp. High pulp is a little bit crazy, in my opinion. Because like it's no longer orange juice. I've seen them pour out the orange pulp stuff. That stuff's crazy. But I'm a tea girly in the morning, some black tea. I went to a certain fast food chain though, and I thought they said I had a sweet tea. I was like, I did not order that. I didn't say that though because I didn't want confrontation, as you do. And they gave me a freaking sweet tea, dude. I drink straight up orange. And in Singapore, I'll pull up a picture of this in a second. They have freshly squeezed orange juice machines literally at every corner. Here, wait. It's called iJuice. Right. Yeah, they got these. This is definitely in a hawker center too. I'm like 80% I've been to this one. But I say that with like everything in Singapore. Yeah, so these. I won't make you guys squint here. Basically, yeah, $2, 2 Singaporean, so that's like less than American dollar or American dollar. From Australia, I never saw this. But yeah, a guy comes in and just like tosses a bunch of oranges in here every morning. and it freshly squeezes it for you. Is it okay? Yeah. Is it like very acidic sometimes and kind of? I'm not for acidic beverage. Here, wait. This they some of them put a little plastic cap on the top, but some of them don't, and they don't give you a straw because they're trying to save on plastic. Not a country in Asia. I was just there. That's why my time zones were so messed up for a bit. Shout out iJuice. One of my friends was obsessed with them though. A UAE place. Yeah, it's a really cool fusion of like primarily like Malay, uh, Indian, and Chinese cultures. So all the signs there had those three like primary like it had a I believe it was Mandarin Chinese, uh, Tamil, and maybe some other stuff in there. Stream lagging. Bleh. What the hell? I've never heard this song before. I'm vibing with it though. God damn, I love this song. Oh wait, no, I haven't heard this before. Okay. I'm gonna focus up. Hell yeah. Well, thank you for stopping by, dude. Do I have enough layers? I don't think I do. Yeah, I feel like my perspective is definitely off. And that one's facing. I feel like you'd tilt his leg the other way, his foot the other way. Yeah. Die. He said it. He said it. He said the words, Flower Boy. Type shit. Alrighty. Let's do it. Let me take a sip of water. This would be the hardest part. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let's go. Lag? Hello? Dude, my critta ping sucks apparently. Was it auto saving or something? Who knows? I feel like we need a higher degree on the ground. I'm too zoomed in, says Kavel. Kendrick? What? How did we get to Kendrick? I mean, not how, but like, come on. We were just on Tyler. We are vibing with Tyler. Not that Kendrick's bad. Not that I need to save myself, please. I love Kendrick. Mr. Morale, please. But like, we were playing Tyler. How did we get there? I mean, come on. Okay, we're gonna. Come on, we gotta play. Here, wait. Let me actually play it from the album. There we go. Wait. There we go. Okay, I think my new personal rule: never zoom in during construction. Okay, my crit is tweaking. Maybe that one goes to the construction layer. Krita, what are we doing, dude? Let's get it together. We got a stream, dude. I don't like the asymmetry. We may invent our own shoe here a little bit. Not that I don't like the asymmetry at all. Just I want some symmetry here. We're getting kind of flat. Oh, maybe don't worry about the details as much right there. I'm feeling it. It's just really tough. Yeah, why did I go that far with it? Jeez. Yeah, I'm not happy with these shoes. I just don't know. We're also gonna switch it up. We're going back to Kolu. Why am I lagging so much? This is strange. It vexes me. I'm gonna try restarting Critter real quick. Or maybe that helped. Hopefully. Actually, I have an idea of why it's failing. We're gonna try that. From the height that we're at, the degree of this would be much higher. Whether I like it or not. Okay, yeah, I think that's a good stopping point. No, I don't like this back one. Could never be that easy. Feel like we could redo the bottom of it. And for a high enough degree, not only will this feel more round, slash be more round. It's also just a very difficult angle. I think that's part of it. I FW with this, I think. This is pretty much the direction I think I wanted it to go from when I first started working on this. I want to adjust this literally by like a couple of pixels. I like ran out of breath at the end of saying pixels right there. It's strange. Perfect. This lag is killer. I don't know what it is, but it is so annoying. Oh my gosh. Wow. The foot does seem a little bit too high, especially yeah. Actually, yeah, wow. That the foot is definitely too high. Let's see if I can fix this. I could perspective transform this, right? Maybe. Maybe this works. I mean, yeah, no matter which way you slice this, it's kind of wrong. So I could probably send the foot in the complete opposite direction. Come on. There we go. It's like deceptive because it looks correct, but it's really just in the wrong place. Now that I see it though, maybe we'll see if I can correct it. Maybe we start from the. I hate to do it this way, but start like this. Yo, what's up, QR? How's it going? Yeah, we're early. We may be ending stream soon, sadly. How's it moving? More dissections today. You are a strong person. I'm doing good. A lot of chores to do after stream, and my Krita and pin are now lagging. I think the string length has killed them. I don't know how, but I feel like that's just something that has happened. But yeah, we're doing good. Kind of playing around, doing stuff in perspective. We got Luca here, the main sketch kind of filled out. We're gonna go for gravel next stream if we can afford that much time. How long have we been streaming? 3 hours. Okay, that's not crazy long. I thought it was a bit longer. Don't ask me if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I've been wanting to work on this drawing in my free time a lot, but I also want to do it on stream. So I decided to stream early today, give myself some extra time, all that good stuff. Thank you, thank you. I am rage baiting at they're rage baiting? I'm just raging at this shoe. You know, typical Saturday activities. My undo button sometimes goes twice and then I make a line and it doesn't happen. Here, let's see if I can reproduce it. Okay. Or it like takes a second to happen, I guess. Oh, it just happened right there. See, it did stop. What are we doing? I'm just giving him some like Mario shoes right now until I can figure out the form, and then we'll worry about everything else. This is finally where I want it. Kind of. Bro basically has some clogs right now. Shoes are hard. Nice. Ah. The double undo. Sinister double undo. Do you have to undo? Do you have undo bound to a pin button? I do not. It's on the pad. I think it's like a double press bug. It's like a hardware issue because this has not occurred before. Not liking all this. I do want the sternocleidomastoid SCM. I don't know why I always forget that acronym and I have to like say. I remember the word more than I remember the acronym. I want it to be different. Can I like reference the oh perfect. Look at this. Thank you, sir. We're gonna be highlighting the inside of it right here. Like that. Thank you. We've stolen your neck. Like a vampire, but for drawing. We still need that needs to be lighter, just the tiniest bit. We still need a little fur right there. But I think I'd consider this rather successful for now. Holy moly, guys! That was a long stream. And I'm still gonna tweak some stuff. I'm gonna go get dinner. I have to eat an early dinner today. Actually, no, I'm gonna do my laundry and then I'm gonna get dinner. Thank you, thank you. Oh, the shoe's bothering me still. I'm not obeying perspective. It needs to be. I'm gonna leave when this shoe is finished. I feel like we can tweak it a bit and it'll be okay. Come on. I think it's just a matter of resetting the computer and stuff off and on for the pin tablet. That's often how it goes. Thankfully, this one was so cheap. I mean, I don't want to replace it, but I could. That is an option. No, it's a, I don't know. It's something I'm prepared for. Cool. So, yep, we're going to call it there, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to go through the whole list. We had quite a few. I'm very thankful we had so many people stop by. QR, Monkey, Roz, Safi, Bear, Chick-fil-A boy, CFA boy, and Peacemaster. Welcome to the stream, both Peacemaster and Chick-fil-A boy. Thank you for coming back, Roz, and it's always great to see you, Bear, Safi, QR, and Monkey. We're gonna be streaming tomorrow, the usual type beat, blah blah blah. Yeah, yesterday was our day off, so we're gonna be pretty consistent schedule from now on. It will get bumpy. This is actually gonna be one of my harder weeks. I just realized Monkey got auto-modded. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty standard though. I hope to have a long stream like this tomorrow, but we'll see. Once again, sincerely, thank you all for joining me tonight, or kind of this afternoon. It's been wonderful, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.